Hi. Um, I know I just posted a video a couple days ago, but this is a topic I think needs to be talked about sooner than later. Depression. Depression is something that affects everybody. Not everybody, I'm sorry. It's something that affects a good majority of people. Um, I I am one of those people. In 2009, I think, my sophomore year in high school, I started to have these feelings and thoughts that I wasn't important, that nobody cared about me, and they turned into suicidal thoughts. I let my depression get a hold of me, and it was not a good thing. I have watched video after video on YouTube of depression, what it feels like to have it, and it's not a typical thing. Not everybody feels depression the same way. I started to feel like nobody cared about me, and I felt the only way anybody would remember who I was and care about me was had if I ended my life, which is not true and in any way. It's the most cliche thing in the world. You hear it everywhere, you see it everywhere, but it is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Depression affects a lot of people, and there's no way for me to help people. I can't do it. I don't know how to help people, but I can tell you that there is somewhere you can go. Um, if your depression has gotten to the point where you are thinking about ending your life, there's a number right here, and it'll help you. Um, it's not an easy thing to deal with, especially if you've dealt with it for so long, but it's not the end of the world. I don't know how to word it because I'm still trying to deal with it myself. But I feel like if I come on here and I help or voice how I feel, maybe people will start to understand that there's nothing, that what you're feeling isn't just you. There's a lot of people, there's support sites, there's people, numbers like the one that was just down here, and I think it's there again, is always going to be able to help you. Always. Sometimes, I know for me, my depression spawned out of losing loved ones and the bullying that I got in high school. Look in the information tab right down there. It's right there. Um, it says it's about bullying, and it's to help you get over the bullying or to go through the bullying, and watch that video if that's what's causing your depression. If you're watching this video because you know somebody with depression, there are warning signs. There are warning signs for um, the suicide warning signs that people don't always look out for, because there are things that can happen in your everyday life, and some people just look at it as, oh, okay, well, this person's sad today. Don't look at it as that. Um, it might be the reason, but it might also be the depression has gotten too much. Um, there's another link right here, right where the number was, and it's www.ulifeline.org, and it's about the suicide prevention. Um, there are many reasons why somebody would think that suicide is the answer. Um, One of them is new and unfamiliar environment. Um, some Sometimes it becomes so overwhelming that you just can't control or handle your feelings, and that's what happens. It's not the answer ever. Um, Another one of them is a sense of alienation and lack of social support. The reason this sounds like I'm reading it off something is because I am. It's right on my screen. I don't understand why I have these feelings, so Google is helping me. Google is awesome in these situations. When people feel like they're not, like they don't belong, that's when they start to feel like maybe I don't belong here. That's why I got those thoughts, is because I started thinking that I wasn't supposed to be here, that I didn't belong here, that I wasn't loved, which I was. I am loved deeply. Everybody has someone out there who loves them, and suicide is not the answer ever. Um, the warning signs for suicide. There's a poster. I'm gonna try to find it on Google, and the link will be there. I found it. It's gonna be right there in the info box. Actually, maybe I'll put it in the video. Not sure yet, but and it kind of explains it, like how the signs can be subtle and people don't notice them. Um, I'm gonna read this word for word off of ulifeline.org. Um, so bear with me while I read this. Um, it's gonna look like I'm looking at something over there because I am. It's like right next to the camera. Warning signs are those behaviors or statements that indicate that an individual is at imminent risk for suicide or suicidal behaviors. More often than not, those individuals who are contemplating suicide will give some warning of their intentions to a friend or family member. Hence, all suicide threats, gestures, and attempts must be taken seriously. Um, some of the signs are someone threatening to hurt or kill himself, herself, or talking or wanting to hurt or kill him or herself. That's probably the most obvious one. If someone is making statements that, okay, I'm done, I'm gonna kill myself, that's an obvious statement, and you can see that statement. But there are subtle ones, you know. The other obvious ones are someone looking for ways to kill him or herself by seeking a way to a gun or pills or something else, or Googling how to kill yourself. That's another obvious one. I'm not trying to take this. This is not a light subject, but these are the obvious ones. In a minute, I'm going to get to the ones that are a little more subtle. It can just be attributed to anything else. Um, Someone talking or writing about death, dying or suicide, when that's not a normal action or thing for this person to be talking or writing about. I disagree with that one slightly. It is a sign. Don't look at that one lightly. But I didn't write or talk about suicide or death until after I went into St. Francis to get help for it. After that, I started writing about it. It helped me get it out there, as this is a real issue and it's my venting for it. So it is a symptom for it, but not everybody's. Mine is subsequent to my help. Um, this is again word for word on ulifeline.org's website. Should you witness, hear, or see someone you know exhibiting any one or more of the following, seek help as soon as possible. as soon as possible, please, by contacting a mental health professional, calling your college's emergency number, or calling 1-800-273-8255 or 1-800-273-TALK. I go with the one before that. Same number, whatever. The National Suicide Prevention Hotline for a referral. I don't know why I need a referral, but evidently you do. These symptoms are hopelessness, rage, uncontrolled anger, seeking revenge. I had uncontrolled anger. I still occasionally do, but I'm getting past that. It's part of growing up. Acting reckless or engaging in risky activities, seemingly without thinking. If you know someone who wakes up one morning and they're like, oh, I want to go bungee jumping, they might just want to bungee jump. I think. Feeling trapped, like there's no way out. If someone's sitting there saying, I feel like there's no way for me to get out of this situation, that's a symptom. That's right there. Expressing no reason for living, no sense of purpose in life. Everybody has a purpose in life. Everybody here is here to do something. Whether or not you believe in God or you're atheist, agnostic, Scientologist, whatever. Everybody is here for a reason. Everybody here has a mission. Not a divine mission, but a mission to do something for yourself, to do something for yourself, to affect someone else. Everything we do affects somebody else. Not directly, maybe not directly, maybe directly, indirectly, whatever, but we do affect everybody. I don't have a lot of time to go over every symptom on this list, but again, the website is www.ulifeline.org, and there's more like slash main whatever. Just go to the website and it's there. All right. Thank you, YouTube. I will post a video probably in a couple days when I get another thing I need to talk about. All right. Have a good day. Rate, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And watch the other videos on the profile. There's one on the bullying and one on It Gets Better Common Threads, which I did not put in the video. It is a 3-day youth retreat in Rockland County, New York. It is very helpful for people with depression and sexual identity. Totally off topic of this video, but that's what it is. All right? Bye, YouTube.